how's it going? Try and turn that down just a little bit. Hmm. How is everyone doing? Oh, I got my reverb on. Yo, yo, yo. All right. Mm, 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 Ah, right. All right. Welcome back to another reaction stream. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are thinking, wasn't this supposed to be yesterday? It was. It was supposed to be yesterday's stream. Unfortunately, it looks like TCB Scans and everyone else just said, hey, what if we said yesterday would be today? So, yeah, yep. So, I had literally just gotten back from work now. I know that the chapter technically on TCB Scans and other websites has been up since last night, but I was not going to stay up late for that, unfortunately. But we're here now. We're here now, so I'm just going to let people know that we are live. We will, of course, be doing a very, very quick stream. Um, yeah, I was really hoping that this would come out yesterday, but, you know, we make do. So let's see. Yo, Julius. Man, what are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be in Cole's stream right now? Yeah, I've been doing well. Been doing well. Been getting back into my streaming habit. Actually been playing games too, so I am doing pretty alright. Hydrate. But yeah, I'm glad you came out, man. It really means a lot. But yeah, so I was gonna do this yesterday, but no good translations were out, and nothing but like raw images were out, and I was not gonna just do that. And then by the time it did come out, it was already like 10 something o'clock. Hold on, almost 11 o'clock. Let me turn down my light a little bit. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna do this. And then I had to go to work, but I'm literally now just back from work now, so I figured let's get it in while we still can. You'll be done reacting by the time Cole's. Dude, yeah, Cole will probably still be doing his prayers by the time I have to end the stream and then go. So it is what it is. I don't have a whole ritual yet. I have no said ritual like he does, which is a blessing. But yeah, so we're gonna get into it. Last chapter we left off with Gabon obviously doing his cool shit with Summers, which was the main topic of that chapter. We're gonna be using TCB scans, but I'm expecting this chapter, hopefully, literally just being, hey, we're gonna explain what the hell is going on. Like, I'm hoping, Oda doesn't do a typical move where he like diverts somewhere else. Like, oh, don't you want to know what's happening with Luffy? I mean, yeah, but not right now. So I'm hoping that this is literally just we're gonna find out what's going on. I've been trying to keep myself spoiler free for this chapter. I know a lot of people are talking about it. I don't know what, but apparently something happened this chapter, and everyone's like, "Oh my god!" It's like, okay. I assume it has to be about Gabon. I assume it has to be about Gabon. Oh, hold on. TCB scans is missing the color page. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, Julius, do you have a link? Do you have a link to a place that has the color page and is actually pretty decent? Because if not, I might just look it up myself, like after the chapter or something. I'll give you like a second, but yeah. So I hear people are clamoring about this chapter, so I have to imagine it's gotta be about what's going on because that was the big cliffhanger. Like Oda is finally going to get into revealing what is the great secret to beating the Immortals, beating Emu shenanigans. Like I said last time, I understand people may not like it, that it's too boring, but it's probably just going to be Conquer Saki. The link is just TCB scans with a color page. Okay, I mean, yeah, if you have it, I'll let you post it, man. It's fine. In fact, let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna. I trust you. Yeah, I trust you. You're now a mod. I made you a mod, so you can post a link here. You're all good. Yeah. So the link is just the TCB scan. So yeah, if you just want to post that link, I will just do that right now. No, it didn't show in chat, so you should be good now. There should be a. You should be able to actually post it in the chat. There we go. There she is. All right. So let me copy. Yeah, thank you, man. Hope you're doing good as well. I know we haven't been chatting as of late, but I hope you're doing all right. I feel like everyone's going through something right now. I'm like, damn. I wish I could be in more places than one, but I just can't. But yeah, I hope you're doing good, Julius. Thanks for the link. So let me see. Let me pull up. Okay, so this is the color page. So the color page is Butakari Maid Cafe. Oh, that's right, because it was May Day, and funny. It was May Day a couple weeks ago, so Oda must have been preparing this while it was coming out. So we have Robin in like a ponytail, very nice, very cute. Same with Nami as well, very short skirts. We have Bonnie, Sanji, of course, he would love a maid cafe. A mink ram dude for some reason. Zoro drinking, Chopper looking at the food lovingly, a cat, Luffy just gorging himself. Yo, what's going on, Lilith? Hang on. I'm with Usopp on this one. Yeah, hey, man. Oh, listen, I don't think she's gonna join the crew, but damn, oh, I've been doing relatively well. Okay, that's good, man. Again, I wish I could be more places than once. I'm hoping more scheduling is going to be open for me to do more streaming, but also just hang out with you guys, you know. So I hope you're doing well, man. All right, so that's the color page. So May Cafe, would Nami write? Something in Japanese that I can't read. Well, that answers that question. Lilith got me acting. Yo, I agree, Julius. I agree. I know Cole's gonna absolutely be like he's gonna lose it. Okay. All right. So thank you for that link. That was the cover page. So now then we have the official first page here. So again, TCB scans. I'll post it in the link down below, but that is the link that we're going to be using today. Last week we had to use One Piece scans, and fuck, they suck ass. Okay, so obviously we have Nami, Jinbei, Usopp, Robin, Broku, and a lot of other people reacting like, "Oh shit, yeah, he got him." Gabon has Summer on his ass. Who is that? The Pirate King's left-hand man emerges from nowhere. Chapter 1149. 1 second. We have Summer. Yeah. And then Usopp. Why did that work? What did he do? I am rusty. So, okay, so just like Rayleigh and a lot of older people, I'm just not like I used to be, man. I could swing 20,000 times and then I could just annihilate. But now it's like, one time and on my shoulder. It's like, okay, so yet again, Oda's trope of, well, actually they're somewhat okay, I guess, but not that good. So, okay, okay. So, what's it gonna be? Again, I'm personally under the belief that it's gonna be Conquersaki. I think it's gonna be Conquersaki. I don't see how it could be anything else. I know people want it to be something else because it's too simplistic, but I think that's kind of the point. That works in Oda's wheelhouse. He's someone who likes to keep his story relatively tame in the sense of power scaling, that kind of stuff. He's creative. I'm not saying that. He is. But when it comes to this kind of stuff, usually than not, it's pretty simplistic. So, next page, we have Gaban doing like a twirl with his axe. He's gonna, I guess, do another chop. Briar barrier. So he can do like a barrier style, like Bartolomeo can do. So he puts up a thorn wall. I can't tell if they have hockey. I don't think so though. So again, we see his axe. By the way, what happened to his second axe? Like when he was younger, he just had two axes. Now he just has like a fairly larger one. I wonder if there's a story with that. But he goes into swing. He blocks it. Again, there's big bolts on his axe, so I'm assuming there's Conqueror's Haki coating. So he tumbles back, mountain either, cuff. Why are you in Elbaf? That's a good question, man. That's a very, very good question. Um, but he also knows the epithet too. Excuse me. Nothing wrong with a serious talk, right? Nava. Huh? You met him at the castle? Okay, that might be like weird translation there. So they of course have history. Again, it's alluded to that it's probably going to be God Valley, I imagine. So Summers with I guess one arm is he's still in it. He's still in it. He's got his rose whip sword club thing, and he's going in against Scopper. Okay. Yeah, Luffy and Zoro were totally overwhelmed by him. All right, overwhelmed is that's a bit much. Nami, come on now. Overwhelmed might be just a bit excessive, but I know the agenda is gonna be like, yeah, the old guard still got it, baby. Yeah, Luffy and Zoro were totally overwhelmed. Overwhelmed is a stretch, but sure. He's the father of Colin, with the kid we met at school. That old guy, unless I misread, he said he's Scopper Gaban, Robin replies. Then Jinbei, ha, he's equal to Rayleigh. He's the left-hand man of the Pirate King. So again, once again, right hand, left hand of the king. So for all those people out there, get ready for that for Zoro and Sanji. That sort of person is in the land of the giants. Why? Nami was with Zoro and Luffy and met Scopper at the old castle. Right, yeah. But I guess that makes better sense. I don't know. The translation for a second was a little weird, but I see what the panel was trying to do there. But again, Nami might be selling Scopper just a bit too high. Overwhelming Luffy and Zoro might be a bit of a stretch. So then we have Chopper still hiding like a bitch. The attacks are really impacting. How come? Oda, please, Oda, don't have like this be like, oh, the last page. I'll tell you the secret. It is ... next chapter. I don't know if we're on break next chapter. I hope not. But like next chapter, something like that. The mystery is revealed. Oda, don't do it. Don't do it. The attacks are really having impact. How come? I can't budge yet. I can use my powers to assist you. Stop, Robin. His iron thorns are a terrible matchup for a hand-to-hand combat specialist. Is he being like facetious? Or is he actually making thorns out of iron? That would be kind of interesting if he can actually make anything into well, he has air thorns, so maybe he can. Maybe he can like it's more than like Barto's thing where it's like, oh yeah, I touch something and then I can manipulate that very matter. So could he like then Because they're on a branch of Adamwood. Could he make Adamwood Briar? Hmm. Hmm. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Take this, my Thorn Rush, and Hell of Crimson Lotus. So he's doing a double combo. So he's doing some like almost Doflamingo Awakening thing where like he's sending like what were they called? Not the 16 Holy Bullets, but he had like another name. He had like another name. Whatever. Like he's doing that, and then he has got like these needles that are penetrating from the very ground itself. So the Thorn Rush and Hell of Crimson Lotus, there isn't even a square inch for you to stand on. Why stand when I can just jump? I mean, really, shouldn't there also be like Skywalk? You know, I'm in a hurry, you know. So he's literally like a blender. He's just cutting through. Yeah, this is not a big deal for an Axeman. Oi, come on. What the? Alright, if Summers isn't dead, I'm calling bullshit. Like, again, unless he's like, I didn't use whatever it is that time, but like, no, 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 no. He just got like his like shoulder cut, and everything up is flying off. But then again, it's Oda, so who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Okay, so we have Futa Raku. This translates to a play on words of Ente Raku, referring to a music composition for Japanese nobles. Really? Hmm. It's a play on word for a song for nobles. Huh. Is Gaban a noble? Oh my god, the Sanji parallel would be like extra heavy, like, you know, because Sanji is from Germa. Is Gaban ex noble? Hmm. I mean, I've never considered that. Honestly, if anyone should be noble or whatever, it's Rayleigh. He's got the Dark King moniker, and we have no idea what the hell that's all about. So Futa Raku just fucking splits Summers. Whoopsie daisy, that was close. So then he like almost lands on the spikes, but then he like thrust his axe, and then he spun like Sonic over the spiked field. Okay, okay. Wait up, colon. Everyone is just completely shocked. Yeah, so whatever Scupper has, he's got it. He's got the key. He's got the touch to take these guys down once and for all. He really took him down. Okay, now that she said that, I feel that's not going to happen. But why? He took him down. Oh yeah. Chopper is actually, I think, going into his deer form. Really? Oh wow, we haven't seen this form forever. Chopper, where are you going? Ouch, it hurts. How was he able to cut through someone who's immortal? This could be a crucial information. Chopper actually being useful? He's actually trying to go find out? He's trying to get the 411? Okay, this also may then. Because this was also brought up last time for the stream. I know a lot of people were saying they don't want it to be Conqueror's Haki. Even myself thought it would be weird because then a lot of the matchups that we have in our mind for like the God Knights and the Gorosei, well, if it's Conqueror's Haki, no offense, like Nami, Chopper, Usopp, none of them are getting Conqueror's Haki. I don't care what anyone says. Like, we can't just now deal out Conqueror's Haki to everyone so they can go fight a God Knight, an Elder. You know, that's just not going to happen. So that's kind of another reason why a lot of people don't want it to just be Conqueror's Haki. So if Chopper is finding out, maybe this is then a sign that it's more applicable to anyone. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. So then we have transition back to the Walrus School. A lot of the kids are asleep. I think that's like the teacher. All right. Well done. Oh, yeah. Killingham. What's going on, my guy? Well done. Foo, foo, foo. Crackle. So they have officially started the fire. We didn't start the fire. Okay, so the library is started to be on fire, and then Angie, of course, is sobbing. This should be good. I understand you did all that you could, but this will be enough. As for over there, I shall personally deal with it. So he has a flaming arrow. Shoot. Damn, no. So the school and the library are all on fire. That's. We just got these books. Well, not just, but you know what I mean. We just got to these books. We didn't even read a single one outside of the Harley text or whatever. Oh no. Now it's really burning the library. So, of course, Robin's just so shocked that her culture, yet again, she cannot do anything to help. We have Saul forlorning on the ground. Sniffle, we transition to somewhere else. It's not your fault, Chief Jarl. The words of our ancestors, history itself, it is dot dot dot. So he's like, I can't believe that I'm now relinquishing our ancestors because we couldn't do anything. I mean, that goes to show you, even though you guys want to transition to being a peaceful nation, you can't let your guard down because we aren't in an era of peace anymore. So Gunko has like a massive like plank arrow that this giant kid is standing on. This is Killingham. Ignition has been completed. Withdrawal, child. It is so hard to show just a little joy, Gunko replies with. So the girl, I forget her name, and she's crying. I'm sorry. I'm super sorry for being alive. Aw. No, it's like a weird opposite thing of Robin's. No, do not be apologizing for that. It's all my fault that everything's burning. No, it's not. Stop it, Ranja. I'm just so sorry. And then, of course, the Giants on their way to try and save the kids. No, it's not true. You're okay. And then Gabon. Yo! Ooh! Well, okay, this might also be another interesting thing. How strong is Gunko? How strong? We've been asking this question for a while. Is there a hierarchy between the God Knights? Is Gunko really worth her salt? We're about to find out. He's charging in there like, you got my kid. Give me my boy back. Culture and history, children, even military might. I don't know who. I think that's Gabon saying that. Gunko sees him coming. You have you you lot have no right to take that away. Take it like it is, Gabon. Say it like it is. You motherfuckers, celestial dragons? Nope. So he's rushing over. Hey, oh wait, I skipped a page. Hold on, or not a page, but a panel. That's the Pirate King's crew. Dot dot dot. Gunko says. Do you know resisting means the hostages will die? So she's like, hey, listen, old man, you better be very careful. I don't think Gabon gives a crap. He's going in. He's going in hot. Hey, it's Yasan. So the giant kids also know him. Colin, Yasan's here. What? He's come to rescue us. I, 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 I was saying, what if Gabon dies? That would be. I have thought about that. I feel like they're setting up like he's gonna get massively hurt. Don't give it away, Colin. Don't give it away, Colin. Oh, he's probably saying don't say that I'm your dad or something. Oh, he did. Oh, he did. Oh, he did. Oh, he did. He's ah shit. Dad, that's my dad. Like Bobby Hill. Dad, that's my dad, everyone. My dad is super strong than everyone else. He'll save everyone. Oh, now Gunko's like, hey, that's the Pirate King's left hand man's son. Oh, and he's a giant? Ooh. Yeah, all these other kids can go fuck off. I'm gonna keep this one. This one is a top end trophy. I pulled an SSR with this gotcha. Hooray! And then Gunko. You don't say. You don't say. Oh. Gabon. Oh, shit. So He does some weird whirly twirl, but I think she uses her vector arrow to like maneuver swiftly around the kids. Colin, get off me. Off you, if you insist. So she has like some weird rapier thing pointed at Colin's neck. Challenging me only means one thing. She's gonna like skewer him if he doesn't like drop his axe. This is my last chance. If I act now, the fires can be put out. The kids will be rescued and Elbath can be saved. I have to do something in an instant. Cullen, just give me 1 second. Hold on. You truly are a strong kid. Cullen holding in his tears. Got it, Dad. I am a warrior. Please defeat her. Damn, Cullen's like he understands. Like I gotta hold down for Dad. Just bear with the wounds for now. I promise I'm going to save you. A life taken cannot be returned. Cullen! And then Gabon having a flashback. No! Gabon's gonna let his guard down. Gabon's gonna let his guard down. No! Shit. Gabon's gonna get fucked up. But again, this maybe then says that Luffy's gonna come in with someone and beat the crap out of her. I don't know. He's our child, Yasan. So we have Ripley, the baby of Colin. He's such a big cutie. Thank you for giving him life, Ripley. This is a treasure of a lifetime. And this guy knows. This guy knows about the One Piece, so he's very sentiment. So this is when he was a lot younger. I think about 10 years ago, I'm pretty sure. He has the scar. He still actually has that over his left face. So whatever happened with Gabon and the scar, he got it, I think, after being a part of the Roger Pirates. That's interesting. And then we transition back. Cullen, please be okay. And then Cullen, sweating, crying. If I can't stop her, this tragedy shall worsen. So he's getting mad. He's getting like, he's going all in. He wants to go all in on her. Not like that. So Gabon. Oh, is he using future sight? We have been saying this guy is very adept from what it seems like with observation. So it would make sense. So unlike Rayleigh, who has not been confirmed yet, he actually looks like to have future sight. It looks like he has future sight. So kind of like with Shanks, Katakuri a little bit, and Luffy. We haven't seen what Kaido looks like when he's using future sight, but we see a black and white image in Gabon's mind. He sees probably the future that Gabon or Cullen will die with a skewer through his neck. Of course, hesitates. I can take it. Cullen! So there's a little bit of blood already coming out of Cullen's neck. Please stop. I give up. So he drops his axe. Alright, so Gabon's gonna get taken out. I don't know if he's gonna die. I don't know if he will, but Gabon's like, alright, I give up. I surrender. Just don't kill my kid. Gunko stops. I am so sorry, Elbath. Yo, Luffy, where the fuck you at, my guy? Yo, Luffy, Sanji, Zoro, Loki, get your asses up here, my guy. Get up here, my dudes. And then Gunko, what the fuck? She's got like a finger laser beam? Not a laser beam, but like it's like she's doing a Frieza death beam, but it's an arrow. And like there's like a weird circular thing around her forearm. What the fuck's going on? Okay, this is something new. I feel like we've not seen her do. Like she's doing a pointer death arrow beam shit. Such a weak being you are. He got skewered. Damn, wait, she shot 3. Damn, in one little like thing, she can shoot 3 of those arrows off. Damn, yo, Gunko is quick. But to be fair, he did stop. So we don't know if Gabon could have taken her out or anything, but Okay, so bang, 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 triple tap. I'm sorry, Colin. It must have hurt really bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, what? Damn, he's fallen off the tree. All right, well now I feel like I feel for sure Luffy is gonna catch her, catch him, and be like, "Hey, old man, you okay?" or some shit. Dad, Daddy, and then Chopper. Oh crap. Oh, Chopper's going after him? Yo, if this was Chopper from that one fan animation where against Queen the Plague, he made him animate Chopper in this form, his deer form, with Skywalk. If it was that Chopper, yeah, I would be like, oh yeah, yeah, Chopper, go get him. Chopper really is gonna go get him. That's okay, Chopper. I'm actually impressed for like 2 seconds with him. So he sees him fall off, and he's gonna go get him. Dad, no, Yasan. And of course, Colin Dad is just heartbroken. And then Gunko, true. Oh wait, no, not true. Jesus, there, father. Oh, we're getting a Gunko flashback. A Gunko flashback. Okay, shit. I mean, sure, why not? I mean, she is definitely a weird person when it comes to the Celestial Dragon hierarchy. So we've been saying like, what's her deal? Is she from the lower realm? Because she doesn't have the Saint title. So okay, getting a flashback there, father. So she's thinking to herself about her own dad. What is this memory? Oh my goodness. I can't believe it, but I think some people actually called it. Some people online actually called it. I didn't think it was true. I honestly did not think that's what was going on. Wait a minute. I mean, but hang on. How long has it been? How long? I mean, I mean, sure. How old is she though? Like, is she in her 50s? But she talks like a kid. She talks like a teen. Hang on a second. I'm zooming in because I don't want to see the other side of the screen. Wait a minute. What? Yo ho ho ho. Who else says that? It's Brooke. That's how she knows the Soul King? That's no way. What? What? What is this? Yo ho ho. That's Brooke. That's totally Brooke. No fucking shot. Are we gonna get a Brooke second flashback in Elbaf? Usopp, I thought this was your arc, my guy. I thought this was your arc. Usopp, what the oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. The agendas. Oh my god, the agenda just crumbled into dust. It's not Usopp's arc, it's Brooke's arc. Brooke has a kid? Brooke Brooke got with someone? Or is this like a Shanks and Ulti situation? Like he took care of a kid, but it's not his kid because it's not blood, but he still treats it like her kid. Wait, was this before the Rumbar Pirates when he was a we've been talking about this. We've been talking about this. We've been talking about how like there's been so many people that wanted to know what was he doing on a battle convoy in like the West Blue before he became a Rumbar Pirates member. Because also that might go into how he knows the God Knights. Because he said that he knew the God Knights. He knows of them. And he also said, could she be so like there was some kind of connection going on. Brooke is very well knowledge, more than he lets on. thinking it's adoptive figure, probably. So this is probably not his kid. Probably not. Probably not. But nonetheless, it's his kid in spirit, something like that, like Kuma or Shanks. Um, but nonetheless, wait a minute. So is that how he knows the God Knights? Because this then also then confirms this confirms that she too is not from the upper realm. She's from the lower realm. She's like a Loki. So that might explain why she doesn't have the Saint title. So then that also then confirms at least what I've been saying for a while too. If you remember when we see the God Knights, hold on. Let me bring them up. Perfect spelling. Perfect spelling. When we see the God Knights like Summers or Killingham, they have the Saint title. They have the Saint title. Even someone like Garling has the Saint title. He's called Saint Figureland Garling. Everyone has been wondering, why does Gunko, but more importantly, why does Shamrock, the son of Garling, it literally says in his appearance, why do they not have, oh, this is cool fan art, why do they not have the Saint title? And ever since this arc has introduced this arc has introduced the idea of lower realm citizens can become God Knights, and by proxy, celestial dragons. Oh shit, titties. So excuse me. Um, this has now opened the door for a lot of speculation. This opens the door for a lot of speculation on how the God Knights operate. So if this is true, that she's from the lower realm, I mean, it essentially should be. It should be. So that probably then means that Shamrock, even though he's the son of Figureland Garling, he is not a official celestial dragon, or whatever the saint title gives you. He is half Muggle. He's half lower realm, like how Gunko is, because probably his mom is not a pureblood. So Shanks and Shamrock's mom, who I also think is probably from the West Blue, because Shanks mentioned one time to Whitebeard that his home island is from the West Blue. I don't know what's going on there, but his home island is from the West Blue. So Figureland Garling probably took a girl from the West Blue and thus gave birth to both Shanks and Shamrock. So even though they are half royal celestial dragons, even more so than probably Gunko, he still can't get the saint title because he's not a true blue saint. He's not a true blue celestial dragon. Same with Gunko. So if Loki ever did become a celestial dragon god knight, it's only in name but not or it's in practice, excuse me. It's in practice, not in name. He wouldn't get the same title. So I think, because we've been wondering, at least I've been wondering for a couple of chapters now, what's going on with the saint title? What does it mean? Does it have any significance? Why does it appear for some people but not for others? Like Charlos and his dad and his family. Hold on, let me see. Saint. Let me do the caps. Saint Charlos. He has it as well. He has it as well. I'm pretty sure when he first appears. Yes, Saint Charlos. He has the Saint Charlos epithet. All right, perfect. Boom. Mosgard, Saint Mosgard, Saint Charlos, Saint Don Quixote Homing, Saint Figure Land, but yet Shamrock doesn't. Gunko doesn't. Now we know Gunko because it looks like she is in fact from the lower realm. So most likely that then means Shamrock 2 is half lowerborn by their status. Okay. Okay, that answers a lot. That answers a lot of questions. Now with Brook, I have no idea what's going on with Brook. So he was on a battle convoy from a West Blue Kingdom. So that West Blue Kingdom must be important. But then maybe she is also from the same kingdom that Brook's from, or was on that convoy, and she is still royalty, but she's from the lower realm. Because they're making Loki a god knight, or that was the plan. But he's technically royalty. So I don't think maybe anyone could become royal or a god knight, aka a celestial dragon, in practice, but not in name, because you have to have some lineage to you and be strong. That might be the key. That might be the key. I'm not interested in One Piece manga, but I'm here. Hey, man, yo, the fact that you're here and you don't care about One Piece, that speaks a lot. Waffles, thank you. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. All right, so enough with me rambling. Let me finish this chapter because I'm sure this is probably the end of it. So we have Usopp. Or hold on. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. So she remembers her father, and she's, I guess, crying. What is this memory? Yo ho ho ho. That's gotta be Brook. I mean, come on. And then Gunko flashes her eyes. You see my dream to you see my dream is to become a pirate. So Brook always wanted to be a pirate. Okay. And then Usopp. They really do look alike. We gotta think of an escape plan. So we have Brook tied up. Oh, my apologies. And in her mind, Brook, huff huff. Is that you, Brook? So her memories are coming forth, but then something stops her. Chia, Summers. Is Summers actually dead? He looks impaled. Damn, on his own stuff. What is with all this commotion? Ouch. So he's not officially dead, it looks like. Killingram, the Great Emu. Oh, is. Oh, okay. So whatever is happening, and we never found out what it was. Oh, Oda, you absolute asshole. You tease. So Killingram senses, feelers, I don't know, something. There's a disturbance in the force. He's like, Emu. The Holy Land is currently in a sea. What? Blackbeard. Oh, please tell me it's Blackbeard. Please, please. The Holy Land is currently in a sea of flames. That's gotta be Blackbeard. Yo, Blackbeard, please. Did Blackbeard make his move? The Holy Land is in a sea of flames. Ugh, what is this person? Her face is so scary. Is that Conqueror's Haki? What's happening? Though seem though seems to require additional military force. Mu will show thee the domain of God. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What the fuck is going on here? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. First of all, there's a connection. We always knew there was a connection with the God Knights and their ability to the Abyss and what that might tie into Emu. Same thing with the Elders. What is going on here? Shamrock, not Shamrock, Summers should be dead, but he can still talk. So whatever Gaban did to him, it didn't do a full effect, maybe. Again, Oda, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. He skipped out on telling us. He's such a blue ball like that. He's such a tease like that. Then Killingram, who also told us about the Abyss when he first showed up, is saying the Great Emu's here. But also, on top of all that, Gunko, she had like her split chromosome eyes. But now they look to be the same, like, Rinnegan look. But with the shadow over her face, it looks like she's possessed by Emu themselves. What does this remind me of? What does this remind me of? Fuck, I can't think right now. But, okay, so Emu, whatever Emu is doing to the God Knights, to the holy, the holy knights, to the Gorosei, whatever they're doing, it's like literally they are a part of each other. We are one type shit. You know what it is? It also, you know what? Maybe this is what I'm thinking of. It reminds me of when back in Naruto with the cursed marks and Sasuke like absorbed Orochimaru into himself. But then like when he fought Itachi, like Orochimaru started to appear. Yeah, hold on, let me find it. Yeah, this. Like whatever the deal is to become a God Knight or Gorosei member and get the bond to the Abyss, it almost feels like Emu has to become a part of you. Also, like Yuha Bak from Bleach, like his essence is literally inside them. Pause. Okay. But now, what is the Abyss? What is the action that is tying them all together? Is this a devil fruit? Is this something else? Is this like what's going on? That's going to be the question. So whatever A Gabon did, Conqueror's Haki or not, he did something effective for a time, but Summers is still alive for now. And then two, Emu has a actual physical connection. Like it's almost confirmed at this point that like when he took back, Jay Garcia's power, and then he died of old age, like he withered away. He like there's the theory that Emu is the only true blue immortal because there's the idea that Law's power, his ultimate ability, if you remember from Dressrosa, Doflamingo said that your ultimate ability is that it can grant everlasting life, or there's our translations for immortality. People know this. It's like an actual known thing, not just with Doflamingo. Okay, how do they know that? Did someone become immortal through the surgery? How is it possible? It's most likely Emu. So then, what if they're not all immortal? They're just like a blood connection, a blood pact, whatever it is. Their essence is connected to Emu. And as long as they're connected to Emu through a blood pact or something, a homunculus, or not homunculus, but like a philosopher's stone, whatever, they are by proxy immortal, regenerative. But just how Emu was freaking out because of the Conqueror's Haki from Joy Boy, because there's like a Wi-Fi link to him and his like guard. If enough Haki is attacked to them, it goes back to Emu. That's what's probably happening. That's what's probably happening. I wonder, do you play some One Piece games like Bounty Rush? No, I do not. I might play a game in the future, but we gotta get through a couple other games before we get to that. Like it might be, you know, it might be like One Piece Ultimate World Red because I've wanted to play that for a while. It looks interesting, but no. Outside of that, I play like the Pirate Warriors games, but that's pretty much it. Isn't it already confirmed the Elders are immortal? So they have their immortality and longevity, but we don't know if it's them specifically are immortal because of some other means. Plus, they have Emu stuff. But because there's this like overlapping link with each other, and again, it wasn't explained this chapter, but because Gabon did use Haki, this probably means that whatever they are receiving from Emu is a Devil Fruit power link. But on top of that, it probably is also binding them to their physical being. And again, this goes back into Dressrosa with Doflamingo. People know that Law's ultimate ability is not like what we've seen from his awakening. It is the immortal surgery. How do people know that this is a surgery that exists? Probably because someone became immortal. Who is that? It's probably Emu. It's probably Emu. And then through either their devil fruit power or just again like Yuha Bach. Like, hold on, let me pull up the clip. Let me pull up the clip real quick. Like when Yuha Bach gives his like blood to the Sternritter, they then have his blood to make a shrift onto their very being. But at any time, he can take it back. Let me see. Yeah, yes, but I was hoping for a gift. But it's fine. Yeah, it's like he's doing a blood pact with all the elders and the god knights. But again, do the elders get more? Because the elders, not only are they immortal, like they can live a long time and they can regen, but they got powers. They actually can like transform and stuff. As far as we've seen, because Gunko has a devil fruit power. It's confirmed she has a devil fruit power. She can teleport, she can heal, but she doesn't have like a monster form right now, at least. So this is very interesting. This is very, very interesting. I'm very curious to see where this is going to go. If it is a devil fruit power that is giving them the ability to teleport, have these monster forms, and then have a link physically to Emu, is this like a Voldemort situation? Do we have to kill all the God Knights, all the Gorosei, and then he has like a weakness that way, and then Luffy can give the final blow? Like, is it going to be something like that? It could be. It could be something like that. Let's see. Isn't it already confirmed yet? I've played a lot of the One Piece. I played a little of One Piece Red on PS3. So yeah, I might play it on actual stream one day, but right now we gotta get through Yakuza. We gotta get through Fate. But I could definitely play it on stream. I would totally be okay with playing One Piece Red on stream. It seems like an interesting storyline, so I was like, okay, um, yeah. So it's on the list. It's on the list. We can definitely do something like that. But yeah, okay. So good chapter, very to say the least. The end part, at least. Okay, this is a wow. My mind's going a lot. So again, the big sparks, like we saw with Jay Garcia. Actually, let me pull that up too. Yeah, when Jay Garcia, I think, died, there was also these big sparks too. I'm fairly certain. I'm fairly certain there were like these gargantuan bolts raining down. Yeah, there were these bolts. So he might literally have a link to them, like Orochimaru or Yuha Baha on these guys' very being. Okay, all right. So listen, I gotta go. This was a very quick stream. Waffle, Julius, and everyone else that was lurking, thank you for coming out. Again, I know this was supposed to come out yesterday. Circumstances, the timing of the chapter release versus my actual availability, unfortunately. Um, I don't know if I can make this a common occurrence that, every Friday, if it doesn't come out, I can do a chapter reaction, but I will do my damnedest to keep up with the One Piece chapters. Um, but yeah, so thank you for coming out. Next week, I have plans to do streams, but I also have personal stuff that might change the schedule up. So be on the lookout. We will probably still stream, but it may not be every day like we usually do. Yeah, take care, Waffle. I hope you're doing good, my guy. So yeah, I wanted to let people know about that. So just be on the lookout. We will probably still stream, but it may not be as much as our usual, just because I have some stuff that I gotta take care of. But then the next week after that, we should be back in the full swing of it. Okay, very good chapter. Very good chapter. Oh wait, are we on break? I was so hyped with everything else. Are we on break? No, we're not on break. At least it doesn't say here, and I haven't heard any announcements, so I'm going to assume we're not on break. All right, that's very good. So then that probably means that next week or whenever I get to it, there will be a One Piece reaction, no Bug God, or Bug Ego. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No problem, my man. All right, I gotta go. Take care, everyone. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.